Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go now. Ready?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Niners had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but we're getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. Again, that's Watkins. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Titans' 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. They're not hiding who their central focus is on offense, Charles. He already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
Looking high its way once again. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Check, Panther. Check. Come Sugar 19. Let go.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
60 by 70 range. 70 range. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey.
Off the play fake, Ward. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. Ready.
Back to throw. Garner. Pass it to Hyatt on the out route. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garner. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down in the yard.
Cowboy 80.
Yeah, looks like they'll move things around here.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
2nd and 1. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $6-0 our score after one. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's go now.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. The Cockrell holds it in left side. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They throw it out right complete. And running with power here. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing now, Ward. That's caught right side. It's Warren. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Niners.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, it's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Let's go. Cougar Knights, Buffalo 18.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Dragons, 77 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Going for it. Here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To the air again, Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Ward. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah,
well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a run straight ahead with Warren. And the Titans are going to have it 1st and goal, so take this down to about the 3.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 by.
Warren going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco
Now
80.
they'll change things up. Now they send a man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jalen Warren, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
The score, Titans 7, 49ers 6.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Ready! Mustang 19! Ready!
2nd and 14. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Cowboy 80! 19 Lions! Ready!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Viking 18! Dragon 60! Bobcat, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
13, Titans 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pushing his way through. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
18, Rattler, 18, Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Ward. first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
7 blocks, Mustang 19.
Now Ward. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's second and 10.
Warriors, 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Off play action, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
19.
In motion comes the tight end left. Again, he'll drop the throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down.
Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Hey, smash Bronco.
A final shot before break. Ward. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And that to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's second down.
Trap 60. Get it. 70 Timberwolf.
To throw, here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
19 Lions. Broncos.
From the gun on third down, Ward. And the 40 open man, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
That's good for a Titans first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
Ward to throw once more. The back foot throw there is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
And this one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. Garner. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 60.
Warren will try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's Ward. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On the give, it's Warren. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Trap 60, trap 60.
In motion, that's Tolbert. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Ward to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Play action. It's Ward. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Ward. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw. Moore. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. Touchdown! Okonkwo, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost a potential point. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And 3rd, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Garner. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Throwing to start the drive. Garner caught along the left side by Hyatt. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Hyatt from 13 yards out. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Niners 19, Titans 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Mustang 19. Panther Dragon 60.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, Ward. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Ward. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well,
certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Press all 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Again, it's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 21 yards away. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
49ers 19. Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Garner. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Garner over the middle. He's got Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That was play number 7 on this drive, and he got him 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Nice Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, Garner. Looking high its way once again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. Back throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Cowboy 80. First, Right there, hurt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
46, Titans 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. 18 Rattlers. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Come on.
Back to throw. Garner. And this pass broke it up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Garner. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here comes 2nd down.
Roll. Ready? Check.
Hand off the one. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Riggs. Check.
stick with it on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Okay, ready?
Second down, goal to go.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
This is caught. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here it is, 4th and goal.
Here we go. Rocco lady.
They'll try and run for it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Moody good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here's 2nd down.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Knock Cowboy 80.
He's back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
60 Bison. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Finding Watkins. And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a first down. And the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Cat out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Big Lions. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Brent, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 50. Trap 60. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check. Hurt. 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 Right there. Right there. Hurt. Go.
Back to throw. Garner. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, somebody